Yo, what is up, guys? We are back with another Wuthering Waves video here, talking about the new Endgame mode in Wuthering Waves. What? Kuro actually updating the game mode so you can do combat in the combat game? What? Insane. Now, what is insane is that I literally just recorded this whole video and my mic is muted because I just updated my Windows, bro. And it changed my drivers and I had to reset my mic. So cringe, so cringe, so cringe. Now I'm out here yapping for 8 minutes about nothingness. Can I even recreate that? Like, come on now. Anyways, you don't know. Let's get into the content. So we are talking about the new endgame mode that is going to be I guess not replacing Tower Adversity, but going side by side of Tower Adversity, but it is changing the Tower of Adversity reset schedule. Tower Adversity previously reset like every 2 weeks, I think, but now it is going to reset every month. So February 3rd to March 3rd is an example right here on the next Tower of Adversity reset. Now, my thing with this is Tower Adversity sucks. Tower Adversity sucks balls, but Tower Adversity is still a premium currency resource, so them changing the reset date means you'll be getting less of that juice because they'll be resetting less. So this new endgame mode needs to replace that by either doing more than what we previously had, or doing the same amount. They're probably going to do more. I'm assuming they're in more. I'm going to believe in Kuro, and they're going to release a new mode, and it's actually going to give you more. Similarly, you know, HSR, where they did new modes, they actually just started giving out more Jades, you know? I hope they're doing that in Wuwa as well. Now, this mode, though, I hope is actually good. Tower Adversity, like I said, sucks. You don't think Tower Adversity sucks? You need to open up that noggin, bro. You need to open up your brain and start thinking, okay? Get Kuro out of here, you know? Get Kuro out of here, you know? Hey, get Kuro out of here. Get a Kuro out of here. Anyways, Tower Adversity is buns. It's just like Spiral Abyss, garbage, DPS raise. There's no really mechanics to it, not a lot of depth. It's just fighting enemy in X amount of time with X amount of HP. There's no parry, you know. There's no you have to do this to the boss. There's no white mechanics. There's no nothing in it. Anyways, unimportant though. This new game mode, Whimpering Wastes. I hope this goes hard. I don't know what it could be. We have no idea. We currently have had multiple game modes in the game that they've showcased to us previously, like the you know, tactical simulacra. We've got the John Victorio. We have the thing that I always think is like pure fiction, the pincer maneuver. We have the co-op holograms and all that. So there's a lot of things that they have shown to us that they have not fully, you know, developed on. There's also Depths of Lucer Realm as well. But yeah, we also had this mode recently with where you like went through all the stages and you would fight enemies in different waves, and then after you finished all the waves, at the end would be a boss. I really like this. I think this would be fine as an endgame mode, I'm not gonna lie. And they took this where it was at and just started working on it and updating it. I would literally like this. This is way better than Tower right now in its current state. Anyways, it's not hard to be better than Tower. If you don't know, by the way, Tower Adversity is the thing in Wuthering Waves that has changed the least. When I mean the least, it has literally not changed since the beta. And someone will say, oh, they changed this and they did a little bit of quality life here and there. They barely change anything, bro. The Tower Adversity has gotten as many changes as Spiral Abyss has, bro. Like, that junk is... Actually, I don't even know. It might be less. It might be less, honestly. Not saying one is better than the other. They're both bad. But I'm just saying, like, they both have their you know, their problems with them and stuff like that. Anyways, get into a combat segment here. Yeah, this game mode, I pretty enjoyed it, but I really wish Kuro would stop. I feel like they're still kind of taking out of the Genshin idea pot recently, still with the game. I think Renaissance has been amazing and everything, you know, and it's shown Kuro's ideas flourishing, but I think some of their concepts and foundations are still within the G game space, you know what I'm saying? Like, and someone's gonna see that and be like, Genshin, you mentioned G game? No, that's not what I'm saying, man. We're being analytical here, okay? We're talking about this, you know, and from a very observatory standpoint. And I feel like that is a pretty valid, you know, very valid sentiment to say. You know, I don't think that's, you know, that's not too crazy to say that. That's not crazy to say that. Anyways, I think they should really be taking from Zenless. I feel like Zenless has all of the modes that Kuro low-key should have in the game already. All I'm gonna say. Deadly Assault feels amazing. Deadly Assault literally has boss mechanics that you have to respond to, and the scoring system is something different than just oh, fight this enemy, they have this amount of HP, you have this amount of time, you know. Instead, Deadly Assault has this very nice thing going on where they have a scoring system, and the scoring system is you need to get this score in this amount of time, and the boss has a lot of HP, but it doesn't matter because you don't need to kill the boss, you need to get a score, okay? And the score comes from getting things like applying a bunch of elements to the boss, or it could be you need to do a bunch of dodge counters, or it could be, oh, this boss spawns in clones, kill the clones, those will give you points. This boss has a lot of parryable attacks. Every time you parry, you're going to get rewarded for that. You're going to get points. I feel like Kuro Game should be on that 100%. Imagine you're fighting the fallacy, and instead of it just being this HP sponge like, you know, like a boss fight, you know, you're actually rewarded for, you know, dodging the orbs he's sending at you, parrying the punch he sends at you. Like, there could be a lot of things. Like, I feel like some of the bosses in, you know, Wuwa, they have good mechanics to them, but it doesn't matter because something like Tower Adversity, you're not playing for the mechanics, you're playing for the timer. You're fighting against the time, you're not fighting against the boss, really. You're like, I need to kill this in this amount of time. It's not, oh, I need to hit this amount of counters on the boss. I need to do this mechanic on the boss or I lose. You know, I need to get this scoring value or I lose. It's just, boss has this HP, do this amount of damage. And also, there is the tower as well. I think they could literally yoink, just straight yoink the tower from Zenless. And I think the tower from Zenless can improve. It's just because I don't like some of the enemies. There's these big robot enemies that are insanely cringe. But one of the things that's in the tower that is so fun is there's these demon medals that you can get for clearing the tower, like high-end tower, without getting hitless. And people love doing hitless runs in Wuthering Waves. Imagine if tower had like something for you clearing it hitless. Like, there's just so much they could build on. There's so much they could build on. The combat of Wuwa goes in so much depth, but they don't have anything for you to do with the combat. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this, you know, for the second time. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Not really. Let me know what you guys think about this, though. New Endgame mode. Also, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/give, like, every day, you know. And I hope the new Endgame mode, Whimpering Waves. Also, by the way, who came up that name? It's not even called Whimpering Waves. I just thought of that. That's what it's gonna get called, though. That's what it's gonna get called. Whimpering Waste, bro. What is going on in the Whimpering Waste? Interesting. That is definitely a name for Endgame. I hope this goes hard. I believe in Kuro to cook on this. We are getting a new mode, 2.1. You know, it's going to change the schedule for Tower because this one is going... They said this is weekly. So does that mean we get this every week while Tower resets once a month? This has to give you more juice. If this resets every week, there's probably just going to be a just patch by patch increase of pools overall by this game mode existing. I gotta be honest. I don't know, but let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Gib here. See ya. Goodbye.